Hi everyone, welcome back to Spiritual Growth Tarot. I'm Denise, and this reading is for Donald John Trump's Sunday, September 20th. So I'm going to do the 8 cards. I'm going to do the same way as I've been doing, and then layer it with the Lenormand. So I'll just go ahead and draw the cards at once, but lay them over as we go. Okay, so the forces in motion for him today. Okay, his challenges, his real feelings, what he's actually doing, his karma that's been accruing, his future, the outcome, and then one extra card for us, the outcome for us. Okay, so that is clear for that. Yikes, that's not a good card there. Okay, but let's go ahead and I'm going to draw these cards. So, forces in motion, challenges, real feelings, actions, karma, his future, and the outcome for us. Or no, I'm sorry, for him. And then the outcome for us. Okay, so those cards will go on top once I'm done. All right. Wow. He's done with something. Wowee. This is a huge, huge, huge betrayal. This is the card of just, you know, put a fork in it. Oh, God. I'm sorry. That's not very nice, is it? Yikes. Especially that image. I don't want to put that in anybody's head about him. So it's a defeat. It's a crisis. It's being stabbed in the back. And with 10 swords here, you're done. I mean, you can see the sunrise coming up, so at least you know it's over and you can walk away from it, hopefully. But with him, this is this is a huge ending, and it's a loss. I mean, before you can get up and walk away, you have to go through that ending. So, wow. So those are the forces in motion up to this day. Now, whether or not it happens on this day, I can't say. But I can say that I've gotten this card many times for him before. Okay, so his real feelings, we've got I'm sorry, not his real feelings. What am I saying? The challenges. We have the 3 of Pentacles. And so that's what's challenging him. So this has to do with other people's money, other people's investments, donors. Wow. I just got a hit that it's possible, I'll have to wait and see about the other cards, but it's possible that we know that it comes through, that the reason he's toast and he's done is that we get the message or some news comes out about investments from, dark money sources, which has to do with like Putin and the Russian oligarchs or some other countries, because other countries are not allowed to donate into our elections. That is against the Constitution. Wow. Okay, so that's a possibility there. We'll just have to see. So his real feelings, we have the 10 of Wands reversed. So it's like he doesn't want to put down the burden yet, but he's feeling like he has to, probably. Or it could be that he's not wanting to take self-responsibility. Like, doesn't that make more sense? Like he completely avoids responsibility. He always has. That's his MO. So I just have to say that I'm going with that. What he's actually doing, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So he's plodding along, still looking for money. Plodding along in his devious ways to get whatever he wants as far as money. And it can be, little bits here and there. And, what's been out in the news is the fact that he's, they've noticed that he's taken another million. It's like 1.1 million has gone into Trump organization from, Secret Service stays at all his resorts. And that they were even paid for times that they didn't stay there. Like, well, in New Jersey, like where it was shut down because of the coronavirus, rooms were still booked and paid for. And that's, because it comes through from Secret Service, that's paid for by the taxpayers. So as karma, we have the Empress reversed. Wow. So with her, now this could be Mother Russia. And that could be why, because I got that hit before I even got, even had all the cards laid out. This could have to do with, it's found that money has been coming into his campaign through Russia. Which, is what he did last time, didn't he? He used the NRA, and the NRA was being funded through Russia. That was proven. I remember Maria Butina, who... I don't know if it's Butina or Butina, but she was in a Trump rally asking questions, and she's definitely from Russia, and she's probably back there and excuse me, not only protected but raised up in some type of glory, possibly. I'm not sure about that. You guys have to let me know if you know anything about her. I just haven't thought of it in so long. Okay, so with his karma. This is karma with Russia. This is karma with Putin. This is karma with the Russian oligarchs. It's also karma with all the women on the planet, because he is unbelievably just terribly, terribly cruel towards the feminine and towards family. Towards, imagine, like, having a guy like him in charge and having daughters. I would be mortified to think of the future if he stays in power much longer. So, because straight up, she's all about abundance. So his karma is also to have no abundance. So I think I'm just going to leave that there without diving into the meaning of that card. You guys can look it up if you want to know more about her, but I'm going to move forward. So, because for the context of this question, I believe that's the answer. So, his future, we have the Nine of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Nine of Wands, what am I saying? So the Nine of Wands has to do with feeling paranoid, very, very defended. You have to hold your position, and you've got this wall around you, and you're beat up. This is a card of a wounded warrior. So, of course, and he does have karma with our wounded warriors, with our warriors who have protected us, whether they've been wounded or not. He has wounded them with his words, with the suckers and losers comments. So he has future karma with that, and he very well should be paranoid about that. And he very well should be paranoid about being beat up further, because I don't think he's going to make it. But now, this is a weird card. For the outcome, we have the Six of Wands, which is normally... Oops, let's move this over. Normally, there's, this is about a victory. But another, or one of the major meanings with the Six of Wands has to do with being recognized. So what is he being recognized for? Being a liar. The Magician reversed is the pathological liar that just cannot seem to say the truth ever. Well, that's his MO. He says whatever he wants to fit the moment, to get what he wants out of the moment. And he always wants to be seen. He wants all these accolades, and he wants to be, it's just that constant external validation that he still has a need for, because something happened terribly in his childhood where he didn't get that, you know. I guess because his mother was very, very sick for quite a long time, and the kids were kind of raised by the older daughter, Marianne. And she was only 12. So, and she had to go to school, so what could she do, you know? And the dad would have none of that. I guess the dad would have none of the taking care of the children at all. So it was left to the housekeeper and Marianne. And maybe one of the other older children that maybe could help. Yeah, so it's very sad, but he's never chosen to work through his wounding, his childhood wounding, and so we see the actual result of that. You know, we have a president who has been impeached already for cheating. We have a president who's been in alignment with Russia and dark money, and we have a president who is probably an illegitimate president because he wasn't really, well, he was partly elected because 52% of the voting population didn't vote, and there was a lot of Russian influence, and the gerrymandering, and the Electoral College. So because of that, this is what we have. He still has this, you know, the effect on him, the outcome for him is that he still needs all this recognition. Because the way that you can hurt a pathological narcissist, a psychopath the most, is to not notice them. He has this need for attention. So he's certainly getting it, but it's not good attention. It's based on his lies, and we see that. This card with the Magician reversed has to do with us seeing the liars. This is the card for us. Noticing that we all know that this man is a liar. So I don't think I really need to say anything more about that. Although, you know, whenever you get a reverse card, you can always look at, and it's best to do that, is to look at the upright meaning that we can create a whole new future. You know, it's as above, so below, as within, so without. We have all the tools at our disposal. We can create just about anything we want. So we want a new president. We want a new president because this one's a liar and just a big old hoe bag. All right, let's layer the Lenormand and see what we have. All right, so we have with the Ten of Swords here, remember, a big betrayal, loss, defeat, to partnerships. So his bonds, whoever he's been in bed with his dark money, it's a big loss. Those bonds are no longer coming forward, no longer helping him. Or they have been coming forward, and then they're recognized for the fact that they're coming from another country, which is illegal. Now, with the challenge, because this is the challenge, is the dark money, the architects of the dark money, and with the Three of Pentacles, but with the Rider in the Lenormand, this is news. This is news coming through. So we're going to get it. It's going to come through the news. We're going to know. And that's why he's toast. Because we all know. And we can choose to vote him out. Now, his real feelings, oh yeah, with the Lion, man, this is just pride. His real feelings are, his real feelings, actually, I have enough room here. Maybe I can kind of put these in between. With the lack of self-responsibility that we have here, he's still in this self-will. He's still in this mode of self-will and wanting to, there we go, maybe that helps, wanting to, you know, be the guy in charge. This is unhealthy pride. This is nothing to be proud of. Your lack of self-responsibility is not anything to be proud of, but he's still going to roar like he's in charge. Yikes. So that's his real feelings. He wants to be in charge, and he wants to be calling all the shots, and that's it, I would say. And his pride is hurt. What he's actually doing, he's hurting us. He's making us all ill. His policies around the COVID virus is creating more illness. And I think that's another thing that we're going to see. And who knows, maybe his policies are straight out of Putin's playbook. And that, here we go, Putin's playbook, Putin's architecture. And that's why he's going to be toast. Because, you know, like I always say, homie, don't play that game no more. We don't play that game here. Putin can go just be in his own country and do his own thing and be taken down someday. So the karma for Trump in this, well, this is all accumulating. I cannot say that this is just for Sunday, September 20th, can I? Anyway, his karma is the relationships, just like I was saying before. The relationships, the bonds. These two cards are, you know, you could just say, this one's a commitment. This is a coming together. The forces are in motion. The forces that are in motion is because he came together in a bond, and he made a commitment. And his commitment is to Putin. This is Putin. Putin is the opposite of what is nurturing and loving and caring and that creates abundance. All Putin cares about is creating abundance for his own coffers. You know, he and the oligarchs work for him. So, you know, there's that to remember. Okay, with the future card, his paranoia. Yeah, here we go. His paranoia is because of his reputation that is trashed. And his outcome has to do with the money that went towards him. All things, this is like, you know, Nancy Pelosi says, all paths point to Putin with Donald Trump. And because they've been following the money. The money. It's his money reputation. It's his financial reputation that brings him down. And the outcome for us, again, you know, getting rid of this liar in chief, when we can vote him out or something happens to him because of his health. Actually, we can do it this way. Is a big change. This is the overseas, like, foreign card with the ship. It can also be like a big spiritual movement, a big spiritual change. It's normally there's a lot of blue in this card. It depends on the deck, you know, the creator. And I colored over these and put more blue in. But so anyway, because it's, you know, it's the ocean. So this could be the blue wave. The outcome for us is that we get the liar out of the White House and we have a blue wave. I like that. I like this blue wave here. 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 Yeah, so that's a good visualization. And that's something that we should really be doing every day. Even if you only have 5 minutes, or if you do it while you're driving or in the shower or, you know, wherever. Just imagine the blue wave. Imagine, you know, democracy again. Imagine truth. And not that the Democratic Party is perfect. You know, anybody that's in a position of power, you always have to watch them. So, but for the most part, they are for the people, and they are for protecting the people. So with the ship here, I get the feeling that it's about the blue wave. It's about entrepreneurship coming back in a new way, and maybe laws that are created, you know, to protect us from these kinds of people again in the future. To protect us from foreign interference. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to close it up. This is it for this reading. And you guys, I love your comments and questions. So I have so many wise people in my community. I just love you all. Thank you so much, and I'll be back for Mondays. Okay, bye. Take good care.